I'm not trying not to smile.
You is though.
You trying to look tough, so I'm letting him know that nigga I ain't scared of you. He over here trying to look extra
Bro,
tough.
you gotta sell. You gotta sell.
You gotta smile at niggas that look extra tough.
Okay.
Good.
Champ. For that work, champ. Take y'all. Nah, get your ass up. Get your ass up.
Most challenging right now is not overtraining, because I've been working out hard from August to September to October to November. I was literally like training hard.
Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, two men who have been inseparable since their amateur days, found themselves locked in a sparring session so intense it sent shockwaves through the gym. But this wasn't a falling out. It was a masterclass in iron sharpening iron. They weren't just moving, they were trying to outthink, outspeed, and outwork one another in an 8-round war where Keyshawn admitted they were trying to F each other up.
I think it's very cool to like, when you watch somebody like grow into like, from a bad little kid with just talent and to see them turn into like a world champion. I think it's amazing to see them go to that elite level and their skills become top tier. It's amazing to watch. I've been seeing this. We seen this probably a long time ago when we used to like go in gyms and beat the shit out of everybody in the gym. And then we'll go to a different gym, do the same, then a different gym, do the same. So it's like, we seen this, we knew like where it was gonna be, and now we at the highest level, and now the world get to see it.
This blast came during a break between rounds when Shakur, known for his high-frequency trash talk, began vocalizing every opening he saw. He was calling out Keyshawn in front of the entire coaching staff, saying that the new weight class meant he had to bring a new level of violence. It's a psychological tactic Shakur has used for a decade, challenging Keyshawn's ego to see if he'd fold or fire back.
Yeah, that shit it's hard to get off. For both of us, yeah.
Keyshawn's response was silent and deadly, stepping back into the center of the ring to match the 3-division champion trade for trade. For the first time, it didn't look like a mentor and a protege, it looked like two kings fighting for the same crown, proving that the little brother had fully grown up and was ready to handle the elite power of the 140-pound division. Hitchens recently reflected on his own history with Keyshawn, noting that while the footage online shows them going back and forth, he remembers a more seasoned version of himself clipping the young star. It's a reminder that while Keyshawn has grown, the Sharks at 140 are all watching for the slightest opening.
I could beat anybody you put in front of me. Anybody in my weight class, anybody that's my size, I feel like I'll beat. And that's just what it is. You feel me? Me and Keyshawn boxed before. Not so many rounds like me and Shakur, but we've boxed. I've shared the ring with Keyshawn enough to know, like.
What does that look like?
Yeah, both asked at the same time.
I was already talking to you. You jumping in.
I feel like it was competitive. The first time I boxed Keyshawn, he was a young kid. Like, I remember Shakur telling me like, yo, like, well, he's not a young kid because we like around the same age.
Yeah.
But I think he fought like a weight class smaller than me.
Right.
And Shakur was like, yo, this kid is good, you need to box him. And I remember boxing him and I got the best of him, but I felt like I was a little bit more seasoned than him. Right. And then we boxed probably like again in 2018 or beginning of 2019. I'm like, oh, it was more competitive. That's the little clip everybody see online of me and him going back and forth and him saying, I could fight. I'm like that. Like, it was more competitive. But
see, in that clip though, did you get clipped?
No, I didn't get clipped.
No, you didn't get clipped?
What, the video with me and him?
Yeah.
It looked like I clipped him if you watch the video.
Oh, so y'all so black, I ain't know who it was. I ain't know.
It looked like I clipped him with it right here.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah, bro. And also, DB3 was in training camp. Kelvin and Keon Davis, my brother. So, like, we all in there sparring, pushing each other. Like, this was, like, one of the funnest training camps I ever had. You know what I'm saying? So, shouts out to Shakur family, for sure.
How big of a difference did that make for you?
Training with them? Shit, the energy, bro, just be different. Like, I don't know, bro. Y'all know me, but I just come into the gym, be dancing and stuff. Like, I just be happy really to train because I'm training alongside family. People I've been with for over 10 years, you know what I'm saying? So it's just different.
How is that going to translate now, you think, performance-wise, having that type of camping experience?
Well, I feel like I'm going to perform regardless under any type of circumstances, you know what I'm saying? The great ones perform. And that's just what I do. I'm great, and I'm gonna show you how great I am.
What's the difference in the work in sparring when you guys were younger fighters as opposed to now at this level when you guys get to work in?
Shit, it's a lot more serious, like just a lot more serious, a lot more focus going into us working. But even before we was in camp, we was sparring out in Houston. Nobody in the gym with us. We went 8 rounds straight, 4 minutes, me and Shakur. And we was trying to fuck each other up, you know what I'm saying? It was great work, bro. So from outside camp to in camp, bro, ain't nothing changed, bro. All love and great work.
The boxing world is buzzing about this partnership, and other fighters are taking notice of just how dangerous this duo has become. World champion Raymond Ford, who has spent time training in the same circles, recently weighed in on the level Shakur is currently at. Ford, having sparred with Teofimo Lopez himself, noted that while people think Teofimo's power will be the equalizer, he believes Shakur is going to make the fight look kind of easy.
I think it's going to be, to be honest, I think it's going to be kind of easy. I sparred Teo before, and I think Shakur going to make it look easy.
Is Teo that strong? Because I'm thinking this is a big, strong, athletic guy.
Yeah.
I feel like it's one of the bigger, stronger guys that Shakur's ever fought.
Yeah.
You've obviously been in there with Teo. What's Teo's power like? Is he physically strong? Do you think it's something that Shakur can handle?
I don't think he really punching as hard as it look on TV and things like that. I think he probably just catching guys with shots they don't see and probably just hurting them like that. But I ain't really feel inspired that much.
Do you think Shakur easy?
Yeah, for sure. Like a unanimous decision.
Richardson Hitchens agrees, viewing it as a 60-40 fight for Shakur. He points out that Shakur is nearly unbeatable because he's so hard to hit, and unless Teofimo can find something to truly make Shakur feel danger, the 3-division champ will likely have his way.
I mean, everybody expects me to be like, Shakur's gonna win easily, right?
Well, that's just what we think.
Yeah, nah, but I think it's a good fight. I think it's honestly 60-40. I think, obviously favors Shakur. He's the more unbeatable guy because he's hard to hit him, period. Yeah. But Teo also has the abilities to not be that easy hittable. Like he's not just a guy you're sitting there to pick apart.
He's also athletic and defensive at times.
Yeah, so I think it's a 60-40 fight. I'm favoring Shakur. And I don't know how Shakur is gonna win the fight. I don't know what Shakur is. With Shakur, it's all about the danger you could put in front of him. Mm-hmm. That's one thing I do know. If he feel like it's danger and you got his mind thinking and working, you can tame him and make him keep off of you. If Teo can't make him think, if Teo don't got nothing that's like, yo, this motherfucker hurt me, Shakur's gonna have his way with him. So it's all about what Shakur feels in that ring.
This high-level confidence from peers shows that the work Shakur is putting in with Keyshawn is producing a version of Stevenson that might be untouchable.
Number 1, Shakur Stevenson is bigger than Loma. Number 2, there is something that is very true in boxing, and that styles make fights. Lomachenko was Teofimo's biggest victory, but not his greatest challenge. One can argue that Sandor Martin was a harder challenge for Teofimo Lopez than Lomachenko. Some may argue that Jermaine Ortiz was a bigger challenge for Teofimo Lopez than Josh Taylor. But Lomachenko and Josh Taylor were bigger wins. But Shakur Stevenson is on the level of those boys, Lomachenko, and on the level of a Josh Taylor, but he has the style that gives him trouble of Jermaine Ortiz, and said he is Teofimo Lopez's worst nightmare. If Teofimo Lopez can get past him, best fighter in the world.
However, Teofimo Lopez isn't just sitting back. He's launched his own psychological assault, goading Shakur by claiming the challenger actually peaked years ago. Teofimo argued that Shakur was a lot better younger, calling him slicker, smoother, and sharper during his junior and youth Olympic days. Lopez suggests that as Shakur has climbed the weight classes and added muscle, his body can't carry the extra mass effectively, causing him to lose that signature agility. It's a bold gamble from The Takeover, betting that the version of Shakur entering the ring on January 31st is a slower, more vulnerable version of the kid who took the amateur world by storm.
I'll be honest, I'm gonna be real honest. He was a lot better younger.
Yeah. Yes.
Bullseye. There's no way he was better when he was less experienced.
Yo, the man's was a lot better, a lot slicker, smoother, sharper.
Wait, so you
Pause,
think
but like
you think
Shakur was better than the amateurs.
So you think with the added weight, he got slower, less sharp? Like
skills are there, but everything that goes with it, with the body weight and all that, like you say, it ain't for him. He was dominating the junior Olympics, and then the youth Olympic games. He even won that. 123, he was still looking sharp. Then 26, 30, 35. I just think the muscle mass, his body he can't carry it. He can't carry with a fighter like myself, and I'm going to exploit that come January 31st.
Analyst Greg Hackett recently unleashed a breakdown on Keyshawn's upcoming clash with Jermaine Ortiz, calling it a 50-50 fight. Hackett pointed out that while Keyshawn is a complete fighter who checks every box in terms of speed and power, he has a tendency to be hard-headed. In past fights, when Keyshawn got hit, his instinct was to fire back immediately rather than regroup, a trait that could get him into trouble against someone as sharp as Ortiz.
I think in the beginning of the fight, the speed and the angles is gonna make a big difference. He gotta use his legs, but not over exaggerate the movement. Meaning, like, if you take a step back, you ain't gotta take 4 or 5 steps back. I mean, don't put too much on it, cause Keyshawn could take that as, oh, you bitching. You don't want no trouble with me. I'm not saying don't box him. You gotta box him, but you also gonna have to put your hands on him. You gotta put your hands on him because you need him to respect you. You know what I mean? Keyshawn, to me, his flaw is he too hard-headed. Meaning, not hard-headed in the sense he don't listen. Not that. When you hit him, he be like trying to get right back with you. Sometimes you can wait a day or two, meaning a round or two, to get a motherfucker back. You know what I'm saying? He be like trying to get you right back, or he'll make it like all right, I'm going into that because listen, when Wu caught him with that shot in the 10th round, 11th round when he was fighting, his body, like, he got caught with a shot and it was a shock. He wasn't like all the way dead, but he felt it, and the first thing he went was ooh, like he went forward and grabbed on to Wu, and he started making it like a dirty fight, putting his forearm in his neck and all that. So that means, yeah, you definitely know how to survive, but at the same time, your decision making ain't all the way tight. You get caught with a shot like that, take a few steps back and regroup, get yourself together. He kind of went in there, and I think he did it because of the distance too. He was kind of close to him when it happened, but that also tell me like his mind don't go to like, all right, I need to just regroup, get myself together, all right, and come back sharp. He kind of was like, ooh, like, motherfucker, you caught me. I gotta figure something out. Like, you know what I'm saying? So with that right there, he'll get you hurt because you.
Hackett warned that Ortiz needs to use his jab and angles to force Keyshawn into 8 feet of water, making the young star work for every inch of respect in his new weight class.
Games tonight. You know what I mean? You gotta put his hands on him. You gotta really make him feel your wrath. You know what I mean? But do it without being in there trading. You know what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. A hell of a jab. You need a hell of a jab that night. You just gotta stay clear-minded. And you gotta pick the pace up in the second half of the fight. I don't think nobody getting stopped in that fight.
Despite the critiques, the bond between Shakur and Keyshawn remains their ultimate cheat code. Former coach Augie Sanchez, who worked with Shakur back in his Olympic days, remembers a time when Shakur didn't even realize his own power. Sanchez recalled a moment in Argentina where Shakur knocked a guy down and looked shocked himself. Now, that confidence is through the roof, and he's passing that same elite mindset down to Keyshawn.
Being in the ring with him and stuff like that, and I remember one time I told him, I was like, cause I was working in the midfield, I'm like, man, I said, you do got some power. And but he never thought he did. Mm-hmm. And we were actually at the qualifier. I think it was in Argentina, and he ended up. So he was fighting, and he ends up he knocked him down, and he like looked like in shock, like did I just do that? And he went to the neutral corner, and he was kind of like dumbfounded. And after the fight, I was like, I told you, man. I said you do got some power, and it was just kind of funny in that moment because I told him prior to that fight, I was like, man, you got some power. So I think he got some confidence after that fight.
Sanchez noted that both fighters are special talents who have been waxing top-tier guys since they were juniors. On January 31st, that shared history of excellence will be on full display at Madison Square Garden.
I remember when Keyshawn was at Colorado Springs too, and but he was too young to be there. He was just a junior, and he was at Karoma brought him up because he knew him, so he brought him up there with the elite, trained up there with the elite guys, and he was up there, man. He was putting on, he was putting on, man. And we actually had the team of Azerbaijan up there, the elite national team up there.
And he was youth.
And he was youth or junior.
Oh, wow.
And he was over there waxing the number one guy from Azerbaijan. I was like, man, this guy's good. And so now I already knew he was gonna be good, man. Yeah, so he's a special talent.
Whether it's Shakur dismantling Teofimo or Keyshawn proving he can handle the heat at 140, one thing is certain: the blast they give each other in the gym is the only reason they're ready for the world.
Yeah, I worked with Teofimo too when he was getting ready for Olympics.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, he was over there in Colorado Springs, also. Yeah, he was good. He was good also. I mean, working with Teofimo, good speed, good power, really fast. You know, good footwork, as you know. It's gonna be a good fight, man. I'm looking forward to that fight. It's just crazy because when they're in training camp in Colorado Springs, that they're kind of cool with each other and all this other stuff. It's just crazy, watching all those guys from that squad, that whole 2015, 2016. Now they're pros and now they're coming,
making big money and fighting for titles against each other.
Yeah, it's great, and it's crazy watching them compete against each other now, because like I said, they were hanging out with each other every day in Colorado Springs and chilling and watching movies and all that stuff. So, but no, it's gonna be a good fight between. I'm definitely gonna tune in for that one.
So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section. Stay tuned, and we will catch you in the next video.